So why are you at
To this day
podcast, man. Come on.
obviously.
Why are you? Wait, can I say to you? Why are you at the head? Why is he at the
Nah,
head?
this is just a setup for now. This is just a setup for now. It's gonna change.
This is what I was
be
saying.
looking like he's a boss.
Come
like,
on,
he's
come on,
This
you
is what I
get
was
me? Like,
saying.
you get me? To this day, man's been the boss. You understand?
So why you not keep saying till this day?
That's the name of the podcast.
That's the name of the podcast.
So what's behind till this day? What is it? What is the concept?
Like, you know, what's his name? What's that guy's name again? Adrian Broma, whatever his name is. The boxer. Do you know that speech that he had?
Wilder, man said Adrian Broner.
Wilder. He was like, to this day, black people still. Did you get it?
Okay.
So till this day, it's basically we're going to talk about, you know, new concepts, new ideas, new things that's going on in society, etc.
Okay.
So yeah.
Obviously, let me do a quick intro because we're just talking. Everybody that's listening, welcome to the podcast To This Day, episode 1. To This Day.
Come on.
Myself, Walé.
Myself, Theo Ola, BT squad.
You don't know, back chat and that.
And I've got.
No, wait. Let me introduce.
Okay.
And we have a special guest with us today.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
She is one of the most hated on social media.
Am I really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Really.
whenever you post something or whatever, anything's about you, it's a bit mad. You understand?
Okay, fair enough.
She's one of the first people to come out to talk about getting their body done and, you know, all the BBLs and that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? She's been on a hit YouTube show that went viral. Mm-hmm. That has over, I don't even know how many millions of views. She's been on that show, one of the lead people in that show.
What show?
Called Backchat.
So why are you saying it like
and
you're in
Yeah,
it?
just
and-
why talking like you're not in it as well?
Listen, man's on a different thing now.
You sound sour right
Man,
now.
what?
You sound sour.
Let me finish.
No,
Why
why
is that sour for, bro? Why is that sour?
I haven't even finished my intro. I haven't even finished my intro.
Addressing Backchat like you weren't once on it.
Of course I was on it. I was there from the beginning.
So make sure you do the intro.
Let me
properly.
finish the intro.
Alright, cool, go on.
This is why they hate on the social media, bruv. Anyways, yeah, and one of the main bullies on Backchat, as they call her.
Mm-hmm. Who's she bullying though? Who's she bullying?
She's bullying people like Nunu.
Oh, come
People
on.
like
That's how you know,
I think
watched-
Adrian.
Oh, wow.
You know, bullying a lot of people. Honey.
Wow.
Okay, wow.
Today we have Esther Falana.
Do you know what I've realised? Yeah,
That's good.
you're a hater, and you.
I'm a hater. Don't even be saying this because people are gonna believe this.
No, you're definitely a hater, 100%. I think that you're sour because you didn't make it onto Backchat Uncensored.
Kai!
Now, the reason I believe that you're a bit sour is because
JC
for
Chris.
one-
Yo!
for one,
Syndicate.
how you should have done this intro was, she was on one of the hit series that I was also once on, Backchat London. But you're trying to.
But do you let me finish?
Let me land. You did finish.
She's not let me finish. No, because I was gonna say it, then you was talking. So if I say it again, it's gonna sound like you know.
Okay, well, and instead it's like you were moving like you didn't want to say the name, like one hit series, like you were once on that show. But let's admit it, like at the end of the day, you said I was a bully as well. This clearly indicates that you have not watched Backchat Uncensored, because have you watched Backchat Uncensored? You know.
I'm talking. No, I'm talking.
But because you hate it.
No, listen. I watched it.
Okay, what have you watched?
I paid.
What did you pay?
I only watched all the episodes. I'm not gonna lie
What
to
have you
you.
watched?
I watched like 4 or 5 episodes, and I paid as well.
Okay.
I paid for the full season.
Respect.
Wait for the deets it.
No, because people deetsed it.
JC.
People deetsed it. You understand?
How do you know?
But B Money made a video on it and everything.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that because that's what a lot of people perceive you as. Me and you talk every day, bruv.
Okay, be honest.
Me and you
though.
talk every day, like.
Well,
So don't act.
No, do you feel a bit sour that you wasn't on it?
I don't feel sour.
But you're
Sour is
upset.
not the word. I was upset. Of course I was upset.
Ah.
If something is popping, you want to be part of something that's popping.
Of course.
Does it not make
Who
sense?
made the decision that you can't be on it? Can I ask you that, Esther? Who said you can't be on it?
I don't know who made the
No,
decisions.
you know, man. You know.
No, I actually didn't know. I don't know. You see, when they were doing the final edits, I caught wind of who was going to be on it and who wasn't going to be on it. And I caught wind that Biscuit and Walé were possibly not going to be on it. Now, I remember I petitioned and I said, listen, if you don't get either one, either or, because obviously they're both my dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't give me either or, then I ain't going on. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I think they selected Biscuit.
So, but I thought you like your code. You like you talk every day and that, and like you know what? Because if that was my boy, yeah, like,
He knew.
When is my guy?
I knew from the
my
he
guy.
knew.
Listen, if they said you're not on the show, I'll be like, you know what? I'm not jumping on the show because that's my boy. So I think like Esther, you could have been like, you could have said.
I did do that though.
Yeah, but you
Did
still,
you?
But don't come and.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know in this business, yeah. Friends, you know the name, you know the word friends. You know you can't really.
Walé, I will finish it today. No, I did. I actually said. I remember at the time because they tried to say they were. I remember I couldn't win. I'm very. When I want to find something out, I'll go above and beyond. And I remember Biscuit and Walé were two people that I knew didn't make the cut, the initial cut.
Did you tell them from the beginning? Oh, okay, just checking.
Yeah, I was like, bruv.
Who would you prefer though to be there, me or Biscuit?
We both, you sort of both have places in my heart separate.
Bruv, who would you prefer?
Right.
Heart alike, man.
I ain't choosing.
Anyway, fuck back chat. You get me? Fuck back
You're a
chat.
hater.
Fuck everyone on back chat. You understand? I'm joking. That's all love. That's the gang, man. That's family, man. But what you been up to, Esther, man? I see now that the season's done. How was it? How was that ending the season and everything?
It was good, you know. It was really insightful to get to know certain individual characters that I wasn't too fond of.
Like
Nunu being one, you know, B Money. You get what I'm saying? Being another. Adrian as well to a certain degree as well, because me and Adrian, I didn't have an issue with Adrian, but I didn't really know Adrian too well. Do you get what I'm saying? But it was nice to kind of get to know certain people that I had issues with. And the reality is, like, I got mad love for B Money. It's mad, do you get what I'm saying? Because I would have never thought I would have gone in. When I walked into the house, I was very guarded. I went on making friends with people. I was just on riding with trauma. Let's get this shit done and let's bounce. So it was like, it's you know what I'm saying? 11 days, let's stick together. And
Hey,
yeah.
chill, man. That's R. Kelly, man. Remember that?
oh shit.
So obviously I was just on doing what I've got to do and moving, like keeping it moving. But obviously I developed friendships there. I got to know people and I got a clearer understanding of people's personality and characters. And you know, not everyone's gonna be not everyone's growing up in the same environment as you, and so people's outlooks on life.
This sounds mad scripted, you know.
Do you get what I'm saying? You're a hater.
It sounds mad scripted.
You got professional advice, like how to talk and stuff, innit?
You need to watch the series.
I watched it.
Yeah, but you need to watch the whole thing, because I was like that in the beginning. I was like, oh, they're ganging up.
Yeah.
But as you watch it,
You'll see that the way people's actual friendships unravel. Do you get what I'm saying? Like how people actually get along, and that's why I said you'll be surprised. Me and B Money, I remember I saw B Money at Gatwick Airport, and I aired him.
That's my bro, B Money.
I aired him. I'm sure if I smiled and said hello, he would have said hello back. But I aired him and he aired me, and we kept it moving. And literally, at the end of the house, that was my brother. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, oh, like, do you get what I'm saying? We had heart to hearts, we had moments. Do you get what I'm saying? We discussed certain things. Like, we even found out we knew certain people, like, in the area. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And it was just mad. We spoke about, you know, journeys in terms of, you know, losing friends, and, you know, just dramas that happen from ends, and him knowing certain people and I knowing certain people. It was mad. We had a lot of fun. It was a very, very like insightful journey on people's lives. So 100%, like I have no regrets. Even Nunu, like getting to know Nunu and understanding Nunu. Towards the end, I was defending Nunu. Do you get what I'm saying? I understood that.
What's your opinion on Nunu? Because I know you're already strong opinionated.
You see,
nigga.
I don't really have that. I don't know her, innit? So
why? What's your issue with Nunu?
I don't have an issue with her, to be honest. I thought like you lot were ganging up on her, to be honest.
What, in the season? What season?
The last one.
The earlier season.
Uncensored.
Nah, not that. I haven't watched that, to be honest.
Okay, so we can't talk about previous seasons.
No, we can.
We can only talk about uncensored.
No, hold on. This is to this day.
To this day, we can talk about what we want to talk
Tell
about.
me what you was doing 2 years ago, innit? Like, what were you? Who were you 2 years ago?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I was playing professional football 2 years ago.
Okay, so what was your attitude?
The same as it is now.
Oh, please.
I swear to God.
Oh, please.
No, let me tell you my honest opinion.
Listen, people evolve, innit? So what I'm trying to explain to you is that how we can't reflect back on something that happened in 2016, because that's when Backtrack came out.
Yeah.
2016. We're in 2019 now. Do you get what I'm saying? So you can't reflect back on our behaviours in 2016, 2018, when we're currently in 2019. I mean 2017. We're currently in 2019. We have all evolved. We've grown. We've aged. We've grown.
It's good to see you. You've grown.
Hold on. Okay, cool. I understand that, but if someone said something racist and then it's 2009, would you say don't look back in the past and
Bruv,
you know?
listen, I'm not trying to be funny.
That's true.
Listen, no offense, yeah. You see when people start bringing out old tweets, I proper think people are pathetic.
Is it?
I'm not gonna lie, I think it's so pathetic. Like, tell me what you was doing when you was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. When I was 16, I was very, very naive. I had a stupid mentality. I had no experience. So my mouth was rubbish. I used to say a lot of rubbish things. You could even say I was racist because I used to say, that white girl, this white girl, this white. So was I racist? But it's not that you're racist. We just lack knowledge. We lack understanding of other cultures because we're so fixated in our own cultures. We're so we're so drowned in our upbringing that we never took the time out to get to know other people's environments or other people's upbringings. So for me, when people come out and say, "Oh, Steph London was racist towards dark-skinned girls," I'm so sorry. At 16, in her environment, when she was living in Hackney, bruv, as a black dark-skinned girl, I don't think I liked mixed race girls when I was 16. Do you get what I'm saying? So.
Right.
Because you know what it is? It was just that, like, it's not that I disliked them, but it was just like, raw, like, they got bare love. Do you get what I'm saying? They got the man them. You know, dark-skinned girls were like, just like the side, you know.
But you're not dark skinned though.
No, I'm a dark-skinned
Well, she's
girl.
dark skinned.
I am dark-skinned.
What about?
That's not dark skin.
That is
I'm a
dark skin.
dark-skinned girl. I'm a dark-skinned girl.
What is that?
What am I then?
Is she light skin?
No, it's brown skin.
Well, get
Ah,
out of it. There's
that's
no
dark
brown.
skin,
There's
man.
dark or light skin.
No,
Are
very
you
brown
mad?
skin.
There's
hold
no
on.
such thing as
There's brown
there's
skin.
light skin,
No, there's brown skin.
dark
but she's
skin,
She's not brown
and there's
skin.
brown skin.
She's
No,
dark
dark
skin.
skin.
So what's after dark skin?
That's
Blick.
it. Blick, yeah.
Don't even say
Shades of
blick
dark
for you.
Because let's say
say
for
blue.
example, yeah, let's say for example, he's very dark.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Boom. what color is she? What is she? Is she
She's
dark?
dark. She's dark skin.
So you can say she's the same color as Esther.
No, but she's still dark skin. Esther ain't
Esther-
brown skin.
I don't know.
man.
I think you do. I think
For me,
I don't know because I like to categorize it like as shades.
You're
You know what I
getting
mean?
too techie now, man. Come on, man.
For me, I've always identified myself as a dark-skinned girl, and going back to what I said, growing up, in terms of, I felt like there was light-skin privileges, like in a sense that light-skinned girls got all the man them, light-skinned
How's that a
girls,
privilege though?
bruv. If you
No,
look
why is
at
that a
me,
privilege?
Why
Why?
you automatically?
Because where the goal, innit?
Listen,
And
why?
where the-
let me
you see them
finish.
light-skinned girls, where
Why?
they are?
Where the
Now
goal?
obviously shit's changed, but what I'm trying to say
that's
to you is
right.
that how you back in the day when I was in secondary school, I went to a Royal Docks, which in my school there was predominantly mixed race white people. Do you get what I'm saying? And then there was a few black girls. I'm not trying to be funny. I was one of the girls that never had man. Do you get what I'm saying? I was the
Why?
homie. I
Why?
was the
Yeah, why?
homie.
Why?
Oh,
Do
you
know
was
what I'm
like
saying?
part of the man
Yeah,
then.
like nobody looked at me in that way. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's because I was likely dark skinned. I didn't fit the stereotype of what a boy wanted as a girlfriend. Guys wanted, let's admit it, like you lot wanted light skinned girls.
Me, I only black. I like my black girls where
At the same
Nah,
time,
nah,
so
man,
let
nah,
me
boy.
finish.
part of the
But
people.
she's talking about back then.
Yeah, I'm talking about back
Even back then, I like the black girls.
My Nubian
The
queen.
majority
Come
of
on.
people like
Yeah, so
Yeah,
so
maybe
for
the
me,
majority,
and
not
you know
me.
what it is? It actually knocked my self confidence because it made me think. I started wishing I was mixed race. I started having those thoughts in my head, and I think
Bleaching
there's a lot.
yourself and that.
I feel like, huh?
Carol White.
You're
That's how
mad,
people
Walé.
start bleaching
No,
them.
no. One thing I would say is I never thought of bleaching myself, but I used to always think to myself, why did my mom get with a white man? Do you get what I'm saying? Like those were the thoughts that used to come to my mind because I felt like growing up, mixed race girls got love, dark skinned girls. I used to get called a black monkey. That's how deep it was. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, I wouldn't say I hated mixed race girls, but there was a little resentment towards them because I just felt like, you guys are automatically privileged because you get love automatically. You get accepted into society.
Do you still think it's still like that now though?
No,
Do you know
shit's
what?
changed,
I think shit's changed.
But I think it's because dark skinned girls have become a trend.
Yeah, like
By the way,
Oh,
that
no,
voice
no,
that you're
man.
hearing
It's
is
true.
by the way that voice that you're hearing is Joy. She's part of the show.
Come on.
I don't know, big up Joy. She got a nice voice. You're gonna see her a couple times in the episode. But yeah, so gonna say.
I think that for me, I feel like, do you know what it is? I feel like for me, where things change is I think I started embracing my beauty and I started accepting me as I am. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like acceptance is one of the key things and the most important things. Like when you can accept yourself as you are. Like I had friends that started bleaching their skin. I never bleached my skin. I had no interest. Do you get what I'm saying? Though it crossed my mind that I used to think, why didn't my mom get with a white man? I never ever felt that I needed to actually take action by changing the color of my skin or actually physically doing something. I just felt, you know what, God has made me the way I am, and there's a reason I've been made the way I am. So as time went by, you don't get twisted. Once in a while, you get one guy that will appreciate one's beauty for being dark skinned. And you know what, let's say there's 1,000 man, and out of the 1,000 man, they all said I was ugly. That 1,001 man that said you're beautiful, you're dark skinned, you're dark, you're the sweet of the juice, the dark, you know what I mean? You know that little saying? That 1,001 man that used to say that would fulfill me. That would make me feel like raw, like that's giving me a little confidence boost because raw, like as much as those 1,000 men that said I'm ugly or I'm not good enough, that one person has made me feel like, do you know what, Esther, don't worry, one day you're gonna find someone that's gonna accept you.
Can I say the truth?
Yeah.
I feel like that's like, it's not an exaggeration, but like I don't feel like every guy. Like I feel like sometimes when it comes to girls, there'll be some like boys that will like the girls, but you think they're butters, innit? So you guys want.
You don't accept the compliment.
Yeah.
You don't accept it.
You guys want the buffest of buff guys.
Yeah, they don't accept it.
No.
Yeah, it's like no, Esther, be real.
Because you're light skin or dark skin. We just if you're
no, Esther, no, wait.
Listen.
I just want to say before we move forward, how old are you?
25.
How old are you, Walé?
38.
Get out of it, man. Why do you always lie? How old are you?
38, man. Let's go.
Okay, get out. You're 23 or 24.
No way.
Okay, 25. You're both 25. Now, what I'm trying to. Yes, you're 25. 26.
No.
How old are you?
38, man. Say what you're gonna say, man.
Why do man them do that shit? Like,
bruv, talk, bruv.
Admit your age. But what I'm trying to say to you is that
Sugar daddy out here.
What I'm trying to say to you is that where did you grow up?
Newham, East London.
Newham,
East London. So you grew up in Newham.
I know your school,
What ends did you grow up in Newham?
Newham.
No, what part of Newham?
Newham, innit?
No, I'm done. Like, what the fuck? I can't have a conversation with you.
I'm from Newham, innit?
Okay, what part of Stratford, Custom House, Canning Town, East Town?
I know. Why do you want to know that? What's that?
Because what I'm trying to explain, I just want to know the environment that you grew up in. For example,
I grew up in the same environment as you.
No.
Trust me.
It was.
Because if you lived in Custom House and Canning Town, it was predominantly mixed race girls and white guys out there. Do you get what I mean? White girls. Do you get what I'm saying? That let's admit that's Custom House and Canning Town. Stratford. Do you get what I'm saying?
It was more black people.
More black people. So that's why I'm asking you, what side of the manor did you grow up in? East Ham again, another area that was more predominantly mixed race girls, like London School. A lot of mixed race girls were in London and Asians. Do you get what I'm saying? So why I'm just asking is because it also you men also made your choices based on the environment that you was in. Do you get what I'm saying? So sometimes if I saw,
so is it wrong that they make their choices on the environment?
I think you lot done us dark skinned girls wrong from the jump.
No, but is it wait, one second. From what you said,
let me land you. The reason you done us wrong from the jump is because you were raised by a black woman. Your mother is black. Your sister is black. Your father is black.
This is what we were talking about last week.
But yet you could not appreciate one's dark skin beauty.
That's a lie.
Instead, you wanted slick hair, jellies in the front. And I bet you any money, show me them mixed race girls you used to go out with. All of their front hairline is gone. It's receded.
But is it? But wait.
And they got about 3 or 4 babies, and they're pushing the pram, and their Uggs are gone to the corner and to the side.
Esther, to play devil's advocate, but is it wrong to like? Is it wrong if that's your preference?
Don't even ask that.
No, is it wrong?
Wally, listen.
See, they tried to.
Hold on, listen. Because girls used to like light skinned boys as well. With the green eyes, my jeez.
Girls used to what? Dark skinned niggas got the biggest air.
Yeah, but we liked them, but we.
No, you didn't. You didn't. You like the light skinned guy with the cane rolls, and bruv, all you girls love mixed race niggas, and just be real.
I didn't care.
Man, them don't care.
We don't care.
Yeah, because you guys.
And girls care, but is it wrong to have a preference?
No.
So what's the argument?
I'm not disputing the preference.
Because as you said,
I'm saying now in today's society, in the environment that I live in now, yes, I believe them it's more of a preference. I don't believe that it's now stereotyping. You know, like the other day I was asked a question, like, do you believe, like even on Backchat, one of the recent episodes, I think the week before, episode 8 was is it a trend now that people are going for light skin or mixed race or white? Now, in this day and age, I believe it's more of a preference because now a lot of men are standing up for what they want. If they want a black dark skin girl, they're going to go for a black dark skin girl. I've got friends that say, no, I only want a dark skinned girl. I don't go for mixed race girls. That's what I want. Do you get what I'm saying? So in today's day and age, yes, it is a preference. But in our younger ages and when we were growing up, we were our mindsets were influenced by the environments the environment that we were in, and by also our friends. If your friend told you your girl was butters, you're dropping her out and you're going for the pretty girl. Point blank period. You were influenced by your mates. That's it. Now, if you're with a gal and your boy tells you your girl's butters, you're most probably gonna get into a fight with your boy.
Can I ask a question?
That's the reality. Do you get what I'm saying?
Esther, let me ask you a question, yeah? Is that just for guys or is that for girls as well?
No, it's for what do you mean?
Is it for both? Like, because girls were doing the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
Bruv, don't tell me about what girls are doing.
Girls like to Ray Charles, what they
Trust
do.
me, they like to Ray Charles.
Girls like to Ray Charles.
I'm tired.
As soon as you want to get into a girl, they got dementia. They don't remember anything, bro.
When I went to Real Docs, the dark skinned man had no issue getting with anybody. He got what he wanted.
I'm gonna even draw out there. I'm gonna say some names.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I went to Real Docs, all of the boys had a girl. They had no issues with getting girls.
But why did they have a girl?
Up, man. Come on, man.
I'm gonna stab you for that girl.
Pass me the sweet sis.
No, I understand what you're saying, to be honest, but
I think now, I'm not gonna lie, I believe today it's a preference. If you want to be with a dark skinned girl, believe me, your boys can tell you from Kingdom come she's butters, but believe me, you're still gonna stick with her because now we have our own mindsets.
Alright, so what's your type? What do you like?
No, hold on.
What do you like?
I don't discriminate. I like all.
I think that's silly.
Do you like white guys?
I've never dated a white guy, so that's a bit difficult.
Esther,
Would you date a white guy?
that's silly. I don't care. Let's rewind because you're saying that back in the day, but that's just because we were younger.
Okay, so because you were, that's what my point is. Because you were young, you were easily influenced.
Yeah, so that's what. But yeah, okay, fair enough.
I see. I won.
No. Because I'm trying to remember what you said, but I was thinking like.
No, but I get what you're saying. I get your point. But what I'm trying to say to you is that back in the day, because we were so easily influenced by our friends' opinions, if your boy said that your girl's butters and you were with a dark skinned girl, 9 times out of 10 you would drop out that dark skinned girl and try and get over a prettier girl because your boys have labelled your
It don't matter if she's dark skin, white or light skin. If your boy said
don't matter.
But you were heavily influenced.
I was never influenced. No one could influence me.
Okay,
See me out ultimate GC, bro. Back in the day, bro.
Did you used to go home at 4? If you finish squat 3:30, did you get home by 4?
No.
Or were you roaming the streets with your man them?
Yeah.
Right, so that means you were influenced, right? Your mum, I'm sure your mum told you to be home by 4:30 latest.
Not even, you know.
Ah, lies.
I swear down.
Okay.
We used to chill at school till
So
like.
you had no curfew.
Nah.
At the end of the day,
We used to chill till like 6:30
7
and
o'clock.
7 o'clock
fair enough.
in the school.
I just think that at the end of the day, it is for me. Growing up, I think growing up, for example, even me growing up, I was influenced by my environment that I couldn't really be. And that's not even, when I say my environment, I was easily influenced by my household that getting with a white person was like, never. You can never do that. Do you know what I'm saying? That is not allowed. Whereas now, because I'm older and I'm wise and I have life experience and I now can make choices independently based on how I feel, I don't mind the type of person I get with. I can be with.
But do you know? I think that's the reason.
Right.
Because I feel like back in the days, a lot of our parents that was born and raised in Nigeria. Yeah.
Of course.
Cool. So in Nigeria, what's the majority of people you're gonna see? Black people, no? Mm-hmm. Nowadays, the world is very multicultural. A lot of us were born and raised in London or whatever, like in a nice multicultural area, innit? So you're seeing different races, you're getting to know different races, you understand different races, you know what I mean? You're not naive to think this person is this, you know what I mean? Like if you go to an proper African parent, their experience and our experience of a white person is two completely different things, you know what I mean? So I just believe we are more used to the different cultures, different races and that. That's why I feel like right now, a lot of people right now, they're dating, because like my dad was born in Nigeria and raised in Nigeria, innit? Yeah. So I assume like he'll be like, don't bring anyone else other than a Nigerian. Full stop. Not even like another African, just no one else apart from Nigerian. Yeah. But I feel like my mum, because my mum was born here and raised here and Nigeria, innit? Yeah. So she kind of has a bit of an understanding of like, she understands both races, Yeah, so she understands. She'll be a bit more open, You can bring a Jamo, you know what I mean? Or you can bring, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is.
I can't bring a Jamo, man.
You can't bring a Jamo. What can you bring?
No way.
You better bring that, man.
Trust me.
To this
day.
To this day. Esther, we do this little thing, yeah? So we say till this day, then you have to say something that you haven't done before but you want to do. Yeah, so it'll be like, say till this day, then you say something that you haven't done before but you want to do. Yeah, so Phil, you start. So till this day, something you ain't done before but you want to do.
Say nothing. I want to be on a plane.
What?
To this day.
To this day, you want to be on a plane?
Yes.
Why? Why
You've never been on a
happening?
plane before?
I want to beat on a plane.
Oh, beat on a
Yeah,
plane. Okay.
schmeat, have sex on a plane. In that little cubicle.
Mm-hmm.
That's it then.
Okay, till this day, I want to go to the Bahamas.
Oh, that's boring, man. Come
That's
on, man.
boring,
Come on,
man. You
man.
have to
Come on,
spice
man.
it up,
Spice
B.
it up, man.
Drink some more drink
That
and
drink
spice it
he
up,
hasn't
man.
hit you yet, man. Come on,
Drink
man.
some more drink and you have
What are
to...
you supposed to say? Till this day,
You shut you.
yeah.
I lie, man. I lie, man.
Till this day, I would love to travel the world.
That's it. Then.
I want you go, man.
No, till this day, I wanna... I don't know. To this day, I wanna have sex with
Why has everything got to be sexualized?
I don't know, that's the first thing that came in my head.
Why can't it be sexualized though?
Yeah, why can't it be sexualized?
I'm just saying.
It's 2019, man.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Nah, bruv, I could talk about what I want to talk about,
So
innit?
what do you want to do then?
Bruv, I haven't had sex with a Chinese girl.
Do you want to?
I'm not like I
Why
want
do you
to.
guys fantasize over Asian girls?
It's not like a
These
fantasy.
guys, bro. Don't say guys.
It's not like
bro.
a fantasy,
Say
but it's
what
just like, I haven't done it before. Like, I wonder what it is. That's how man them are. Like, that's how.
you want to try new things.
Yeah, you
innit?
want to try new things.
Any Asian girl, or does she have to have Asian girl?
Was it? Is it like?
No,
is
she
it
has to
like,
be. She has to be beautiful.
Or is it like?
No,
Or is it like?
like
Like
Oriental
New York,
Asian,
oh, okay,
Oriental
okay,
Asian.
okay.
Like like Karuchi,
Yeah,
that type of or
Is that
Janae
basic?
Aiko.
Blackanese, bruv.
Oh yeah,
That-
okay.
yeah, like that,
Janae
like
Aiko,
that.
I approve.
That's the thing I'll go for.
Fair enough.
That's the thing I'll go
I
for.
don't. It doesn't entice me. Like I'm not really like both, to be honest. For me,
You know, bother about that.
nah, man.
Okay.
What about you? Do you get the urge to like? Do girls get the urge to like? I want to try this. I want to try Asian guy. I want to try a Filipino guy.
Would you ever be with an Indian guy?
Too
Nah.
close to the mic.
Why? Why not?
I've
That's-
never seen a black person with an Indian
That's
person.
not my preference.
Yeah, but what about them? Like, makes them your preference. Like,
I just.
you're not attracted to them.
So, because that's what I don't understand there. Because you know when like in the blogs, I seen on the blogs the other day, yeah. Shout out Tammy Abram, yeah, my guy, innit, yeah.
Friends.
He was on a blog and he was with his girlfriend, innit, yeah. And his girlfriend is white. And then these blogs, I don't even know which one it was. I can't remember which one it was. It must have been UK Gossip TV or the Shade Borough. It must have been UK Gossip TV or the Shade Borough, yeah. And they must have posted it saying that they posted on purpose, knowing it's a black guy, black footballer, and a white girl. You know what I mean? And they want the comments to just run. I see in the comments people saying, yeah, we're waiting for ZZ Mills because they know ZZ Mills going to say something about that. You know what I mean? But I don't understand. As you said, Asian guys is not your preference. Why can't that be his preference? If he likes white girls, that's his preference.
Yeah. I got a question. Why do black girls like every time like someone like not only black girls actually, but every time a footballer or like a artist gets with a white girl or a light skinned girl is a problem. Why?
No, but I think that's based on just on I don't think it's necessarily a problem, but it's just like you get a lot of footballers who have come from Africa, Uganda, Zambia, or whatever. One of the best footballers a lot of the best footballers come from African countries. So the environment is seeing black African women, but yeah, they come to, the white man's land, and all of a sudden they don't like their black women.
Why
They
is
don't
that?
like
Don't
their
mean they
black
don't like
Why?
the black
Why?
woman.
No, I'm just saying. I personally feel like whoever you date, I don't.
It's not my business.
It's
This
not
is
my
what you
business,
want.
innit?
Yeah.
I don't care, innit? But I'm just going based on what I see on the things that I hear from other women. I think what it is just that how can you not appreciate your dark sisters or your dark people that you grew up around? How can you not you've lived in a household with your sisters, your mum? I'm sure when you say to your sister, they ask you, is your mum beautiful, is your sister beautiful? You're going to use the words and say yes.
yeah.
But instead you have chosen to date outside your race and completely disregard your people. Do you get what I'm saying?
But it's not
How you-
disregarding.
how you
It's not
disregarding?
disregarding if I
It's
date.
almost like you left your own.
No.
Why?
No.
How?
No. No, that's
Can't feel. Preach.
listen, yeah.
Preach quickly.
Let's go.
Esther has to go quickly, so this is.
Because I don't understand that. What you could just meet a white girl or an Asian girl and just click with her.
I agree with that. I agree. With me, I'm all for multicultural relationships.
No one's ever said like none of these footballers or artists have ever come out. Well, maybe some have, but not that I know.
I think. Do you
they
know
never said, these girls. I don't like black girls.
I think it also stems from a deeper rooted issue, like going back to growing up. What did you used to see on the TV? Mixed race, white women, music videos, all the rappers that you were influenced by, mixed race, white women. You know, those are the. So I feel like it stems from a deeper rooted issue, and I believe that a lot of us, as a lot of rappers, a lot of our choices are influenced by what we've seen in the media. Do you get what I'm saying? Because the reality is that if we never had television and we never had the influence of music, for example, I'm sure naturally if you've grown up in a predominantly black environment or you've grown up in a black area, 9 times out of 10 you're going to get with a black person. But because we're influenced by outsiders, we're influenced by other cultures, we're influenced by social media, television, it's now kind of tamed, or no, it's kind of like, I say it's had an impact on our choices. It's influenced us. And so I feel like that's where a lot of people come from. For me, I still believe that if you want to date an Asian, white, orange, black, purple, date who you want. I don't believe it boils down to you're doing
just
it
don't
because
date kids.
Oh gosh, why'd you say that for?
Yeah, because certain man, I used to hear stories about girls.
What?
Girls were like in year 9 going out with boys that were in university and stuff like that. I never used to understand that.
Never heard that, bro. Oh yeah, that's true. I was one.
A lot of.
Yeah, I used to date someone that was older.
Wait.
Like I was in like year 10, because like I said, I never.
So what's that? 15.
I never got love from the flipping.
15. How old was he?
Yeah,
he was 15. How old was he?
He was at 20.
Kai.
So what's that? Was that rape?
5 years older.
That's not rape, but that's wrong, bruv, man.
What's that? What is that?
Just older relationship.
You've done out here.
So
man.
what?
I went out of an older.
But did you not feel disgusting or?
No, I didn't.
Now you look back at it.
Because you know why? He appreciated the dark.
Oh, I lie, man. No, get out
You know
there,
what I'm
man.
saying? He appreciated the dark.
Would you let your daughter?
So what? Do you so because saying that,
my mum didn't accept it.
Saying that, but not even like to put you out there because you're my sister, innit? But like saying that, it's like, do you have an understanding of people that date younger girls then?
I do have an understanding.
Can I say something quickly, yeah? I didn't want to speak, but I'm going to say something.
Go on.
Bruv, look at our parents.
Shut the hell up, man.
Wait. I lie, man.
Like for me, don't get interested. If my daughter did the same thing, I would be worried. Like my mum wasn't
worried.
She didn't.
Day and age.
What is a 20-year-old looking for a 15-year-old girl? What is he looking for in a 15-year-old girl?
Listen, my mum didn't sit there.
What's it called? GCSE grades. What's he looking for?
Look, it has to be over the right age.
Exactly. My mum didn't. But at the same time, it also depends on the type of child you had. I was a very forward child. Do you get what I'm saying? Your child can be 15 but have the mentality of an 18, 19-year-old. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I have the body of a 15-year-old.
No, Mum.
You still have the body of a 15-year-old. Forget the mind. You have a body of a 15-year-old. Come on, man.
But you might know,
Alright, quickly, Esther's got to go. I just want to say, we're going to continue this podcast, but I want to say thank you for coming, Esther.
It's alright, I'm so sorry I got to go, man. It's a week there and I got my youth here, you know.
Bougie, man. Come on, man. She got to go to other podcasts and shows.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Come
Gotta
on,
go
man.
to another.
See how it is, man.
So got to meet her agent or
No, but
something.
I actually loved the conversation. I liked it. I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
would you come back another time,
I
innit, when you have more
I
time?
would. And
Probably
try
do
not
it
to make it
earlier.
a Tuesday.
What
Or
about
make
Chill?
it earlier in
Yeah,
the
we'll
day.
try and
What
make it
about Chill,
earlier.
man? I didn't come, man. Like, come on, man.
But I've got to talk to. She's probably linking. Talk.
Don't even talk,
Bro,
man.
I'm out of here, bro. I wasn't involved.
Thank you, Esther,
It's
for
a round
coming,
of-
man.
round of
You want to
applause.
do a quick shout out for your socials and that?
Oh yeah, you lot can add me up on my Instagram, Esther_Falana. Same thing on Twitter, Esther_Falana. Yeah, that's it really. And also I got a YouTube coming out by the end of this month in a couple of days. So yeah, my YouTube is on lifestyle, beauty and cosmetic surgery.
Sweet.
And that's a no, you know.
Well, Vanessa. Well, man's waved off this bubbly.
Yeah, man, for the ting. Let it. Nah.
Obviously, we got Vanessa in the building. You can't even see her on the camera.
Can you see Vanessa on the camera?
Nah, you can't. Alright, let me just say shout out to Lloyd Anafi, You got Lloyd in the building. He's helping us out, you know what I mean, with the camera work. He also does Beatties. He films for Beatties. He's the CEO of Beatties, one of the CEOs of Beatties Squad. Big up Beatties Squad. And he's the magic man behind Rhea Ellen. If you lot know Rhea Ellen, she does her rants on YouTube. He's a mastermind behind. Is it rants or rants? I say rants behind Rhea Ellen. He edits, you know, the crazy edits and everything. That's the guy.
Go check out my podcast.
And go check out his podcast. Rest Things. It's about wrestling. Podcast about wrestling. You know, old school, new school. Everything is really popping right now.
WWE, WWF, WCW,
Everything, ECW, whatever.
New Japan, everything, man.
That's
TNA.
Progress. Everything.
Also, we got Joy in the building. Joy's helping us out. She's gonna be editing, gonna be filming. Just, you know, she's gonna be part of the podcast. You're gonna see her sometimes. You're not gonna see her sometimes. You're gonna hear her voice a lot of the times. She's part of the podcast. You know, I'm part of the team. So yeah, shout out to Joy. At the moment, she's after this. She's gonna go. You know, when we first met up, she didn't have a boyfriend. But you know, people are just changing. Now she's got a boyfriend and that. You understand?
Wait, hold on, wait. Plug yourself, man. What's
plug
the
yourself.
media,
Plug your
man? Come on,
socials.
man.
My Instagram is a girl named Joy.
A girl named Joy. Oh yeah, you need to like.
So we're technical difficulties right now.
So my Instagram is a girl named Joy.
Yeah.
Spaces, and I feel like that's it.
Okay.
Oh, and my YouTube is Just Joy.
She does YouTube as well.
So you subscribe to Just Joy.
Are you gonna do one of them couple videos, them boyfriend and girlfriend videos?
I don't know. I think I might do like my boyfriend does my
makeup.
Does your makeup?
Oh, voice up. What? Hold on. What is this about? Like black girls getting with white guys for YouTube?
I don't know about that one, but
what? Nah. You know about that one? Don't say you don't know about that
but
one.
if they're in a relationship with a white guy and they want to do the YouTube, then
Because
you're saying they just get in the relationship just to do YouTube.
You know, girls are smart. You know,
Girls are smart.
I don't know.
I don't know her name in it, but I know there's one like there's this girl. She's always just doing things with her man, and I think it's just.
But that one could be genuine though.
I feel like
Genuine.
Find it cute.
Genuine.
What's cute about why? Because he's a white man.
Maybe.
But when it's a black guy with a white girl,
why
it's not cute.
But we're meant to be doing shout-outs, bro. And obviously we got another female in the building. You can't even see her, but she's dressed to impress. We got Vanessa. Vanessa.
I can actually get used to this. It should make it a thing.
Serenade.
Is it? Yeah. Vanessa. You wanna come on the camera? No, you're shy.
No way.
Behind
Behind
the scenes.
the scenes, yeah. Obviously, big up Vanessa. She helped us get this place. She's like the real plug. She's doing things. Do you want to plug anything, or are you good?
To plug, if you're an upcoming.
They can't hear you. They can't hear you.
You're not on the camera, don't worry.
You're not on the camera.
No, you out.
I think you want to be on the camera. You need to show off that dress. No? Ah, cool.
It's not about me. Vanessa. If you're an aspiring influencer or you're already on track and you want to have more conversations about how to progress, follow the Fifth Agency.
Come on, follow the Fifth
You
Agency,
done,
man.
If you're an influencer, what does influencer even mean?
I've already answered this question, man. And I don't want to.
What does it even mean?
I
Like,
don't.
if there was influence in the dictionary, what will come up? What will be under it?
To persuade someone to follow you.
I'll tell you something.
Because I see. Jump on the thing. You got your own podcast. You know how to do this. Jump on. We've got like 10 minutes left. Let's just, you know what I mean. Let's just talk for a couple more minutes. Go on. We've got Lloyd right now.
I'll tell you what though. With this whole influencer thing, yeah, I feel like you should see it as this, innit? Day in, day out, we're all influencers, innit? So, Theo, you're an influencer, but Walé, you're an influencer. You influence someone to do
You got
something.
people call me Wally. My name's Walé, man. Like, who's Wally, bro?
Walé.
Where's Wally?
Walé.
Come on,
Do
man.
you know this guy?
Come on, different guy,
Do you know
cause
this guy? No.
different guy.
Take a load of this guy. I'm not even in shot. I've just literally done a close up on that one. But you can't see, but it's regardless. But
You can't say.
I said everyone's an influencer, innit? Like I feel like you don't have to have a. Everyone's been influencing from day dot. like people have done stuff, and it's made people go out and do stuff now. So what we influence at the end of the day? We influence someone to go do something. You influence someone to go and like go play football. Wally. You influence someone to go do comedy, like, you know, bust strokes and be funny like you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I influence someone to go out there and go watch wrestling. Same thing. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, we're all influencers.
But why do the influencers get like a bad rep? I see on Twitter and Instagram, everyone's like cussing influencers.
Because
you know what I
everyone
mean?
feels like a lot of influencers out there feel like they're very entitled to get anything. Like, for example, say if something dropped, say if like a hair company is doing like a thing, and someone like, wash your hair, like, and they send you like a package, and after they'll be like, the next one, can I get another one? And after they'll be like, no, you can't get, you have to pay for it. Do you understand? So they think that everything's gonna come for free.
No, I'm not. I'm saying, why do influencers get a bad rep in terms of like people on Twitter saying they don't like influencers?
Do you know what it is? Cause
you know, like, people saying influencers are gassed, and people saying don't put influencer on your Insta bio and all that kind of stuff.
Do you know what it is?
Like, why is there a bad rep for
I feel like
influencers?
because, well, there may be like a lot of reasons, but I feel like certain people go to uni, they get a degree, and they feel like this person's done nothing but post something on Instagram, and they're getting this, they're getting that, they look like they're getting money. So I feel like some people feel like that's not the way things should work like that. Like, it shouldn't work like that. Basically.
Yeah, I understand.
But why shouldn't things work like that?
No, I'm not. That's why some people might think like that. But I think like the whole like. Boy, I don't know, man. Anyone can do it. To be honest, but there's such thing.
I personally feel
Wait, let me say something. There's such things like if you're good looking, you have what's the word I'm looking for? You have
sex appeal.
No, man, it's an advantage. You have an advantage, like all these
privilege.
Privilege.
Yeah.
Good looking privilege, whatever. A lot of these girls, like I see a lot of, because I don't even know what they do, but I just know they take pictures and they're tagging.
Yeah,
they're
that's
tagging.
They're
tagging.
Because I personally feel.
Some people
Yeah.
ain't even getting endorsed. Don't get
Wait,
twisted.
I
They're just
personally
tagging.
feel the people that don't like them, the reason why they don't like them is because and I don't want to use the word hate, because hate is a bit too strong, but I feel like they're just envious of other people getting things that they want. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure the person that's complaining, if they was getting free trips, if they was getting paid to promote flat tummy tea, if they was getting paid to promote anything, you're getting paid to do a shout out. That's what you're getting paid for. Yeah, you're getting paid to fly out somewhere. You're getting paid to post a picture. If they was doing that, they're not gonna complain, because it's the most simplest thing ever. You're taking a picture, you're doing a promo. You know what I mean? That's why I think. That's why I think they're a bit envious, because it's like, how come I'm not getting that? You're not doing nothing and you're getting paid all this stuff. You're getting all this luxury stuff.
That's what I think. That's why it links to. That's what I'm saying. Like, I always say, like, people that are, I don't know, they've worked hard, they've got their degree, or they're working hard in their job. They're thinking this person is basically doing nothing but looking good, and they're getting money.
They don't have to work. They're
getting
living,
money for posting a picture or whatever, and a lot of it is like, some people not even getting paid. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, some people ain't even getting paid for it. Like,
we're just doing it for the love of it.
Yeah, so you have to be careful not to be jealous of.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? Like, don't watch other people's pockets.
Don't watch other people's
pockets.
Focus
on yourself.
Can I say something though? I think we're missing the point. I think for us, not for us, but I feel like a lot of people not despise the influencers, but don't like the way influencers move, because a lot of influencers feel like they're entitled to stuff. Like, there's been situations where I think I saw something online where a girl went to a hotel and she was like, "Give me a room." And the woman was like, "Why?" And the girl goes, "Oh, I'm an influencer, you know. I've got this amount of followers. If I sleep here, you can have like a."
But those are the broke influencers.
No, but
because if you got money, you're not gonna do that. But if you ain't got money, you're gonna assume everything is free.
Can I pause this?
Those are the broke influencers.
Let me say something. I don't feel like it's like. I feel like, I'm not saying I've been. I'm not saying my missus has been. I'm not saying Beatty's because I've been there. But I feel like there will be a time you go to an event, and after, for example, when we first started FIFA, Beatty's, and we're going to like all these FIFA places and that, and after everyone else is getting a FIFA, and we're like, "Yo, we are sick. Why are we not getting a FIFA?"
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you one thing in life. Don't expect anything.
I know that's what I'm trying
Don't
to say.
expect anything. You know what I mean? Because everything needs to be earned. Yeah. And don't expect you deserve anything. You know what I mean?
Cool.
When you get it, you'll get it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Don't be like, because I'm in this room, I deserve this or I deserve that. No, not everyone fucks with you. Not everyone thinks you deserve that. You know what I mean? Some people, especially in businesses, some people actually grinding at it. They love that you want to be part of it and all that kind of stuff, but don't feel like because I want you to promote this, you deserve 3 bundles for a lifetime or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to get out. A lot of people feel like they're entitled to stuff. I'm not saying with the FIFA thing that's all it was about, but I'm saying that
I can't lie. I felt like we were entitled to that.
Of course you were. I had to tell this man, man.
Don't feel like you're entitled.
Of course you were feeling like that, because I told you, man.
But it wasn't even on a big headed thing like, man should get FIFA and that.
Do you know what I said to these guys? I said to these guys, I was like, look, listen, you man, deep that we've only done this for a year. Our time will come. You probably might even feature on Ultimate Team one day. Just relax.
The time will come, man.
Let's drive this train, bro. Do you understand? So
I said, drive it, ride it.
You drive a train or ride a train?
I swear, is it
ride
a train?
You ride a train. You don't ride a train.
You drive a train.
Are you stupid, bro? You got a train, you drive it, yeah?
You drive the train.
So what do you do?
You drive the train, innit?
You ride.
Yeah, but he's not talking about being.
You ride a bike, bro, not a train.
No, but
Because just say no.
if you ride, you're a passenger. If you drive, you're in front.
No, because you can ride a bike and not be a passenger. You ride a bike. You know what I mean? You don't ride a train.
Okay, when you're on a journey, so you're trying to say like, you know,
as in what I'm trying to say, the captain of the ship. Like, let's steer this into the right direction.
Oh, so okay, cool.
So you know what I mean?
I thought you were trying to say like we're on a journey, so let's just ride the. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean as in we're on a journey. Let's
Ride the
steer.
wave.
Yes.
Big up Sneak Bro. Come to the mic though.
On the mic,
I don't know if you've been on camera.
No, I'm coming.
A bit closer. But yeah, I would say
Sweet
if
voice.
you focus,
You give me
if you focus
sweetest of
on what you're passionate about,
Yeah.
and you produce content that you love and you care about, you will get where you need to get. But don't focus on the end. Focus on doing what you love and doing it consistently.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Like you say, it's just a post here and there. It's not that easy. You guys meet up weekly. You guys have to do, you do podcast sessions in between. You do video sessions in between, studio sessions. There's a lot of work that goes into it. So people should not take it for granted.
Yeah, that's what I need to talk about that as well. Sorry.
Don't know. Vanessa know what she's talking, so you lot listen to her.
A lot of people.
Let
Wait,
me
hold
say
on.
something,
I feel like a lot of people are want to do YouTube, and that's good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
There's nothing wrong
But
with it.
it's not easy. Like,
It's
do you know what I'm
not.
saying?
Do you know? Let me tell you something funny. Innit? I
It's
think I
very-
said to you the other day.
It's very hard.
Hey, do you
It's
remember,
very
do you
hard.
remember last month, when I put on my Instagram and I was like, you man, I'm jumping on Wrestling's social account to go and stream me playing wrestling. So I've jumped on that, and this time I'm used to that whole, because I've done Beatties, knocked that, done Rhea Ellen, knocked that. So I'm like, cool, I'm gonna jump on this wrestling thing and I'm gonna soar.
Yeah.
So I've jumped on that, and I'm waiting. Like I've gone on live. I'm waiting. When he
I come on live. It's only me.
The only person on the live.
I'm the only person on his live.
I'm there playing.
And you know it's very awkward. Like you're just looking at that. I'm just bare looking at him like
I'm fixing a PS2 in it. So
PS2.
Yeah, I was playing on PS2. I was trying to stream
man,
SmackDown Shut Your
guy.
Mouth in it
Yeah.
as like a vintage sort of like stream in it. And like when he turns up and he's like, "Yo, this is awkward." I was like, "Fuck this." I told him,
This is awkward.
Then when he messaged me after, and he goes, "Listen, Lloyd, I can't lie. One day we will laugh at that."
Yeah.
It's true, fam.
But I understand. Listen, YouTube is hard, because and I feel a lot. I feel a lot of pressure right now, innit? Yeah, because obviously me and Theo are starting this podcast thing, and I know a lot of people doing podcasts, but I want this thing to blow, innit? Yeah. But it's like I've just come off a show called Backchat, and
Yes,
that was getting.
No. I know what you're gonna say.
Wait, and that was getting 100,000 views a day.
Yeah.
Like we upload it. The next day, the next time I wake up, the next morning, it has 100,000 views.
that's how I feel
What the
basically.
fuck does that?
Listen,
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I like in a way, I'm like my what's the word? My expectations is so high.
High, yes.
Obviously, I'm not expecting this to get 100,000 views in it, but I'm expecting this to get views. But I need to be realistic with myself, knowing that this is gonna be a grind. Not everything is like Backchat, Everyone does YouTube. Not everything is like Backchat. Backchat is one of a kind that got that views, got that platform, done his thing. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to grind, boy.
Yeah.
We might get 10 views. But we have to grind until we get 100, a million views.
On my mom's lap, I'm not getting 10 views, bro.
No, wait, you're getting it. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Oh, big man,
Let me
bro.
tell you something. This
Are you mad?
is
Really
funny.
have to quit.
I'll really watch
yeah.
the thing 100 times.
You really have to quit the show.
This is funny, yeah. This is funny, yeah. But
really have to
I
make
had
fake
like a little
accounts.
I had a little like achievement thing last week in it where, obviously we've done this podcast in it. It's been I think like 2 months. We've got 50 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm happy. That's me. That's mine now. But that's hard to get. That is hard, fam. 50 subscribers, fam, for a new platform, fam, of black guys talking about wrestling, and people are still ashamed to talk about wrestling.
I can't lie. Listen, I got a lot of people on Snapchat. Yeah, I swear you lot better watch this.
Don't
thing,
expect nothing from.
I don't
guys.
expect it.
Yes.
Don't expect it. But you lot better watch this.
Listen, let me say something. There's times where I post, I retweet. I can't lie to you. The only person that retweets me all the time is Theo, and I don't have to tell him.
Boy,
I'm not gonna lie.
I retweet you, bro.
No, but you retweet me.
You
You
see,
retweet me like when you go on
brother,
Twitter.
man.
Yeah, I'm not always on Twitter.
When I go, Theo tweets me. You go and check the
always
wrestling, and
on
he'll
Twitter,
tweet. Do you understand? But it's like I don't expect nothing from no one anymore. I swear.
Yeah, don't
If you
expect
have a studio, if you have a,
If you don't expect nothing, you'll never be disappointed.
Let me tell you
Do you know
something.
what it is? When you
Let me tell
tweet
something.
me, I get happy.
Expect
That's all.
something from me.
I will. When you
Because
tweet me,
it's
I
gonna
get happy in it.
If you don't have no expectations,
Look,
you will never
expect
be
something from me.
disappointed.
And everything
You'll never
is a
be
blessing.
disappointed. Exactly. Everything will be a
There was a
blessing.
point. Look, I'll be real with you. There was a
It's
point-
like you expect your girl to, if you expect your girl to, I don't know, give you up, and then she don't give you up,
I knew he was gonna
and you don't give you up, you're gonna be disappointed. You know what I mean? So don't expect the up,
Yeah.
and then when she give you the up, you be like, oh, you're giving me up.
Look at me
Boom.
first. Look at me first.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at me first.
Don't expect nothing. You won't be disappointed.
Look at me first. Like Beatties.
But let's.
No,
let-
listen,
let-
Let me say.
Let me say something, Beatties.
Yeah.
I always knew,
Yeah.
you see me, I'm optimistic, yeah? I always knew
Optimus Prime.
that we were going to. I still like
From
we're gonna be
We're
the
gonna be
biggest
big, yeah.
YouTuber.
Do you know, from when the first episode we shot, yeah. First episode we shot, the crossbar challenge, yeah. I remember going home and editing it, and I was like, "Yo, we've hit jackpot." I don't know what it was. There was something in it. It was like it was nice to see.
Authentic.
Yeah, because I've worked with Theo before on Scout, but we've all worked with each other on Scout. You understand? We've done Scout before, so for me to get back into football again, yeah, and shoot Theo doing crossbar challenge and doing the point system, I said we've hit jackpot. These are men from end. These are like at the time I think drill was coming up, not drill coming up, but drill was like what everyone used to listen to. So all these kids are all on crud. Do you understand? And like for us to come on YouTube as black carefree boys and just put stuff out there and do it to a good quality, fam. You understand?
You know,
I knew it was gonna.
You know what we need to do? Basically, what we need to do? We need to go on Twitter, yeah, and be like, "Oh, you guys, yeah, we're upcoming black, black thing. Come and support us, man.
black businesses.
Yeah.
Look,
Get
Support
retweets,
black
man.
I'll be
business.
dead with you. You need to do a call to action. You need to tell these guys that listen, we're just like you. We're just young black boys like you. Like aspire to be something great in the community, bro. Support us. Do you
People click to
understand?
things
And
that
we'll
are
give you.
relatable,
We'll
yeah.
give you what you need. It's simple. Like
Yeah.
you look. We're supporting you here. Look, I didn't have to come down today. Do you understand? I could have been.
You had to come here.
No. I'm being dead. I'm
No.
just starting to do.
You had to come in.
No, you had to come.
We needed the help. You had to come
Okay,
in.
pat the cameras, please. Pat the cameras, please. And listen, I didn't have to. I'm saying I didn't have to come in today, but you know, you lot are doing something sick. I'm
Love,
proud
man.
of you lot are doing.
Love,
Do you understand? You lot are doing it to the
Start
best standards
saying.
as well. You know, so why not support, fam?
I think Vanessa wanted to add something.
Yeah, add time before we finish.
I'll get you to ask the question because I'm not on the mic. But how did Beatties come to be? Like,
Okay.
Ah, yeah, let's talk about it. How did Beatties come
So,
to be?
obviously-
I'll say how it goes.
Gan, you say it because yeah, you say it.
Feels a bit rusty. So I think
Yeah, so
For
basically,
Beatties.
the question is, how did Beatties, how did it happen?
from what I remember is this year. I started a new product. I met this guy called Eddie, and he had the best.
Eddie Nam.
Eddie Nam Greaves, big up
We got Eddie Langreaves.
He had the best. He had one of the best cameras and stuff, and we were just mashing music videos, mashing out. So we kind of like got that we got that teamwork ready there. So I remember Theo messaged me. He was like, "Yo, I want to start a YouTube channel of teaching kids how to do football skills and stuff, and doing like little stuff here and there." And I was like, "Yeah, cool." I can't lie, I wasn't on it. I'll be there. I wasn't on it. I think I wasn't
See
on
that
it.
enemies of progress.
No. Do you know what it is? I'll tell you why. It's
You didn't sell it.
My closest friend,
You didn't sell it. You
listen,
didn't sell it.
listen. I'll tell you why I wasn't on it.
Jimmy.
Because look, I've just come out from a new. I remember I've come out from me losing my job to like me going into this thing, and I didn't want to waste time. I just wanted to mash work and like get money. Do you understand, for these music videos? Cool. So we turned it to the first shoot. I remember I bought the the handheld stabilizer.
Yeah.
And after Musty broke it, you remember?
That's your outro for your
Musty broke it,
video, yeah.
So Musty broke it, and after I think we were shooting like you guys going through cones.
The intro,
The
basically.
intro, basically
Yeah.
the old intros. That was meant to be the actual challenges. So
Yeah.
it was meant to slow it down and show the kids how they do the step overs and that. And to be honest, I looked at him. I was like, "This is dead, fam. Like this is not working out, guys. Just shoot a crossbar challenge." Okay. Just shoot a crossbar challenge. So we shot a crossbar challenge, yeah, and fam, as soon as we shot across my challenge, you, bro, tell them, bro. Like, what did you think?
Yeah, no, it was funny, man. It was great, man.
That's it. That's it. The word funny.
Humor.
The funny. When I heard the word, when I saw like the funniness in it, yeah, like the comedic part in it, yeah, I was like, listen, this is gonna sell.
It's gonna bang.
It's not even that. Like, you know how it actually started? If I'm being honest, so obviously, some people may know, some people might not know.
So what, everything that just said was a
it's
lie,
true,
or
but
what
no,
happened?
but-
Man, this is how we really started, because my man was chatting shit. You know what I mean?
Bear in mind, I said that Theo approached me, so I want to know prior to that.
Yeah, so basically what happened was like, obviously, shout out the Beatties boys, innit? But obviously, we always used to play football together, like, including Wally.
Don't know.
Sunday.
Man was a real baller.
So I wasn't there.
People think I wasn't a baller. Man was a real baller with tech. But right now, man just, you know, man got a knee injury.
Listen, like, obviously, we're all friends, like, we're from the same borough.
Don't
You
know.
know, we used to go to Newham Cages on a Sunday, or other days anyway. We used to kick
Ask
ball.
about us.
We used to kick ball, innit? Do you know what I'm
Ask
saying?
about us.
And then, obviously, we also used to enter tournaments. So we used to enter the Nike tournaments, Adidas tournaments, and we used to actually win.
Win, yeah.
And then, obviously, we went under a name called Beatties. And Beatties, the word Beatties, whatever, is Congolese or French, and it means calamity.
Yeah, calamity.
And obviously, a lot of boys from my era used it. So we thought, you know what, like, this name, like, kind of represents, like, it's something so popular that everyone
Because everyone
uses.
used to muck about and,
Yeah.
like, just, like, act dumb sometimes, but not on a like a dopey flex, but it was just funny, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So so we thought that's a good name we can use, and obviously I kind of like proposed the idea to my mates, and we're like, let's do a YouTube channel, man. Like, we're funny. There's no one really like us. Like, I feel like there's a gap in the market for us or whatever, in the YouTube market or whatever, for us to enter. And yeah, I contacted Lloyd. I was like, you know what? I know a camera. Lloyd edits. Lloyd is sick at blah blah blah.
Genius.
I contacted Lloyd. You know, Lloyd was like. Lloyd didn't tell me that he didn't think about it was good, but,
but
Lloyd was like,
I'll tell you straight, look, the time when you approached me, yeah,
I know, listen.
man was scatter. I was like, listen, I just need money. Any music video, I'm doing it, fam. Do you understand?
Scatter.
Do you know what I mean?
Boss out.
I know, but listen, now, so obviously I approached Lloyd, and Lloyd told me he was on it. So yeah, and the boys were on it. I quickly made a Instagram page, and when I made an Instagram page, we actually won an Adidas tournament. We won an Adidas tournament, so like it just looked like we were some professional. Not
You won that?
Yeah, we won it.
Yeah.
We had like 20 pairs of boots and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So
the
obviously
first
that was the first picture, and we won that tournament, and from there, it just
That's how it started, man.
God is good, man, because you know made everything possible, and we're
That's
growing,
why,
man.
guys,
It's been 2
everyone
years
that's
now,
watching
man.
this,
It's been 2
yeah,
years now, man.
if you've got an idea, just try it. You know what I mean?
Trust me.
Everything is trial and error. You know what I mean? But you're never gonna succeed if you don't try. You know what I mean?
me.
Sometimes you need to take that leap of faith, and if you take that leap of faith, you might end up on the other side, and you might succeed, and you might soar high. You know what I mean? But you're never gonna know if you don't try it. In football terms, you're not gonna score if you don't shoot. You know what I mean? So just shoot, and you never know. It might go in, it might not go in. But how you gonna know if you don't shoot?
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Trust me. Like for example, even with me, like I was playing football professionally. My contract ran out. I was like, boy, my agent was like, obviously big up my agent. Like,
I don't know why I didn't sign another contract.
Big up my agent at the other time. Yeah, I know, but I was just
Why
like,
didn't you sign another contract?
that's it. We'll say that for another
Another
podcast, innit?
podcast.
'Cause that's just long.
You have to tell me after the podcast.
But yeah, I was just like, boy, what am I gonna do? And I said to myself, like, listen, I can't, I don't want to just be working a regular 9 to 5, something I'm not enjoying. So I thought, you know what, I gotta try something new.
Wanna make $1 million 9 to 5?
No,
option.
Yeah,
Big up LSG.
Hold on.
Let's not sell them a dream, because let me tell you something.
No, wait, hold on.
That's
Let me even say something. Like, obviously, like, it could have been easy for me to just say, you know, I'm not playing football, whatever. Like, I give up. But I just thought, you know what, like, I got to try something new. And obviously, a lot of young kids that are like from our area and everything, like, they think like if football don't work out, they want to jump. Like, okay, cool, I'm gonna jump on roles or have to make money fast. Like, there's so many other things you can do. There's so many other ways you can be successful, man. So, like, if you have an idea, go for it. Don't think, people gonna think it's not cool, blah blah blah. Just if you enjoy it, if you've got a passion for it, do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. That's how Beatties
also-
come. That's
I
how
think
Beatties come.
that's a nice way to
End it.
wrap
Can I say
the...
one last point?
Go on.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
Also, fam, if you got a
You better
job,
be nice to end
yeah,
it,
yeah,
because
I'm
that
gonna
was
say,
beautiful.
this is advice. Let's not sell it to them, fam. If you got a job,
Yeah,
bruv, keep that job.
Keep that job.
Keep that job and do the influencer thing, cause fam, bills have to be
Wanna
paid.
make $1 million 9 to 5 one
Hey,
option.
man, safe for bringing on this podcast.
But yeah,
Wasn't meant
man.
to come on, but safe.
Listen, I just want to say big up everyone that came today. That helped out. Vanessa, Lloyd, Joy, and a special guest Esther from Backchat.
Come on. Shout out Chioma, even though she didn't come.
Yeah, shout out Chioma. Even though, no, don't even shout out Chioma out, man.
You're a hit, right?
She's a ha-ah. She's a ha-ah. Listen, nah. I'm gonna talk to her, but I'm not even gonna bait her out. I was gonna say something, I'm gonna bait her out. But yeah, man. This is till this day. Alright, girls. If you're from London or Leicester and you want to get your lashes done, then go and book your eyelashes appointment on Blink by MK, yeah? Blink by MK, that's on Instagram. Yeah, she's even cheap. I can't lie. Let's say, I don't even know how much eyelashes are. Let's say eyelashes are like £60 to do, yeah? How much are eyelashes? £60. But she'll do it half price. You know what I mean? And the quality is still the same. The quality, fluku. No, looking nice. You understand? Looking perfect.
What eyelashes? Are you gonna get done?
My lashes are really long, innit? But girls, make sure, yeah, Blink by MK, yeah. Make sure you get eyelashes from there. That's on Instagram, yeah. And I even heard she provides snacks, yeah. So when you go there and you know you're a bit hungry, you want some crisps, you want some sweets, you want a drink, you know what I mean, while you're doing lashes, but you can eat. You know what I mean? You're a bit peckish, you can eat. You understand? Yeah. But seriously, yeah, this is someone I've seen. They're passionate about this. They got I think you need like a degree. So you know she got the degree. She got everything. Everything's patterned, innit? Yeah. So I've seen her work. I've seen her do some popular people. So yeah, make sure you follow Blink by MK on Instagram. And yeah, man, peace.